Okay, this is the January 12th Strength Training and Balance class that's recorded for Bellingham Senior Activity Center. And I'll just go over the few of the things that you'll need for the class. We're using a chair, so a regular folding chair is pretty required for the class. Any chair will work. And then at the end of class, we lie down on a flat surface. So a bed or something, or if you have a mat, you can lie down on the floor. And that's for abdominal work. At one point in the class, we'll lean against a flat surface. So if you have a flat surface on the wall, that'll work. Not mandatory, but can be helpful. Are some weights, and they can either be barbells or these cuff weights. These are 2.5 pounds for each arm and leg. And for resistance, we use elastic bands that many people get during physical therapy. So that's, and water. The other thing highly recommended is water. So those are the things we need for class. We'll start with a warm-up and then we'll get going. So thank you all for being here. Reposition the camera. Okay, so just getting centered over your center of balance, left to right. So balance is staying within your center of gravity, and in this case it's between your 2 feet. So we'll start getting our joints warmed up. Motion is lotion, and go side to side. Put a little dip and punch up and across, and splay your fingers. And center section, a little more twist in the back. And down and across. And give a little stretch to the inner leg as you're doing that. And let's do center section again. Twist and punch. And up and across. Now some high steps, so just stepping in place. Bring our knees up, activate the abdominals as we lift those knees. And let's step over a big log. So going to the right, step over, one more step, and back over that log. Big step, and touch back. Bring your elbows up and start squeezing those shoulder blades behind you. Activate the abdominals, and we're going to kick up and back. Get those hamstrings involved. Okay, and then hands on your knees. We're going to give a little more action to our spine. So suck your belly button up and in. Really make a cavity in your abdominals. Let your head drop down and your back arch. Inhale and exhale. Bring your head up, tailbone up, make a smile in your back, and exhale. And inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale, arch that back. And now just loosely ragdoll arms, a little twist in your back, side to side. So all this brings synovial fluid into your joints, which whether you're gardening or doing this class, it's good to have a routine to involve the joints first. So let's reach all the way over to one side, spread those ribs like bucket handles, and the other side. Back again and again. Okay, now we can't forget about the ankles. So with your chair as kind of a support, Shift your weight to the left, bring your right foot out and rotate your foot, your toe, drawing big circles. And then you're at the top, reverse, go the other direction. And flex, point, inversion, eversion, sole goes in, sole goes out, shake it out. Other foot, drawing big circles with your toe. And on your toes at the top, or reverse directions. Might notice if one side's more coordinated than the other. And flex the foot, toe point, flex, toe pointed, inversion, eversion, inversion, eversion. Shake it out. And let's come up on the tiptoes, go back on your heels, tiptoes and heels. Good. You can have a seat. And just a couple more things to align the shoulder bones before we start doing shoulder exercises, because shoulders are really held together, I say, with bubble gum and shoestrings, but I think it's muscles and tendons. So let's take a big circle backwards with one arm. I have to do it one at a time because one shoulder's unhappy right now. And the other side, just as big a circle, and don't go within your limits of comfort. Elbows, inside the elbows and palms up, cross, cross, cross. Stop with one elbow on top. Can bend your elbows, bring your hands up, chin level, back. Inhale, exhale. We'll repeat that. Now stop. This time with the other elbow on top, hands up, chin level, and head back, elbows forward. Good. And then I'm going to grab my weights. Just before we, I want to bring the shoulder blades in before we get started. So hands on the knees. Swoop the shoulder blades in, lift the sternum, broaden the collarbone, chin level, head back. Now you're getting this alignment in your shoulder so you can bring the eyes, the elbow forward and swoop the shoulder blades in and then the thumb forward. That's the external rotation of the upper arm bone that we want during our upper arm exercises. So if you've got dumbbells you're going to grab or cuff weights, don't put those on now. Okay. So shoulders up, back, swoop the shoulder blades in, chin level, head back, thumbs forward, come forward and pause, lower, and then arm curl. 2, anterior deltoid and bicep. 3, 4, activate those abdominals. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Thumbs in the top of your thighs. You're gonna reach up and over an imaginary bar. So lift, make a long spine, long front spine, fold forward. Pressing your thumbs back as your sternum and your head are coming forward. Nice stretch of the back, first stretch of this exercise session. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, drop your wrists down by your ankles. And you can just rotate the wrists, stretch those upper back muscles, initiating my airplane. Initiating underneath the shoulder blade, spread your wings and hold it out, hold it out, hold it out. Good job. And 1, 2, nice graceful flying over Bellingham Bay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. And then let your arms hang down by your side and bend your elbows like grasshopper legs and pulse them behind you. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. 5, 6, sternum shooting forward. 8, 2 more. Last one. And leading with your head, come back up to sitting. Nice deep breath in, arms, shoulders up, back, clavicle lifted, sternum lifted, shoulders drop, eyes the elbow forward, then thumbs forward, thumb forward, and arm curl. 2. Now I'm going to ask you to add the pelvic floor contraction to this. So it's about a 50% of your total effort on a pelvic floor contraction. 5. Keeping your core going while you're working your arms. 7, 8, 9, and last one. And thumbs in the back up of our thighs. Fold forward, second stretch, back is a little happier. Deep breath in, exhale, wrist down by your ankles, and spread your wings and hold it, hold it, hold it, sternum shooting forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. And bend those elbows, squeeze behind your sternum, poking forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Leading with your head, come back up. Inhale, exhale. Gonna punch to the sky. So left arm, reach up, punch all the way up, ending with a straight arm, and then second side. 2, 3, activate the pelvic floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, good. Okay, next we're going to do a row, so come up, and we're going to use the chair, one knee on the chair, and the hands at the same side resting on the chair, so the chair. And something I'd like to get us in the habit of is when you're forward bending like this, scoop your belly out. Activate those abdominals because it protects the back. Now, right now, you're supporting the upper back, but whenever we bend over, we need to activate those abdominals to support the lower back. So one hand down by the side, you can just circle it, reverse the circle, bend the elbow, press into your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep those abdominals active, and the pelvic floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. And bring that elbow up by your side. Glue your humerus bone to the side of your body, and then go from 90 degrees on your elbow to a straight arm and lift your little finger, and then back to 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, get in the triceps muscle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Good. Come to standing. If you're lightheaded, stand here for a moment until you feel comfortable, then walk around and we'll do the other side. Same hand, the opposite hand and opposite knee on the chair. Hollow out the belly and activate your abdominals. Allow the active arm to dangle for a moment. Do a little circle. Inhale, exhale, squeeze that elbow into your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. And bring that upper arm bone next to your side. Keep it glued there as you straighten your arm and lift your little finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. And now we can go back and do our second set of shoulder push-ups, military press, punch to the sky, whatever you want to call it. Inhale, exhale, drop your shoulders down, lift your sternum, chin level, head back, and punch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Good. And now we're ready for our chair stand. So come to the front of your chair. Ankles are 2 fist widths apart. Knees are 2 fist widths apart. Kind of externally rotate your thighs as you come to standing. You can push off if you want to, or not use your hands. And keep your head and shoulders as much as possible over your hips. Inhale, exhale. Finish standing tall, looking over a tall fence, and then just come down as far as it works for you. 1, 2. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our last one. Good. You take off your weights. Let's grab a sip of water, and we'll get ready to use the elastic for more upper body work. Before we do that, let's meet at a flat space on your wall. You can do this one in the chair. I'm going to work the muscle in front of your shins. You can either just lift your toes, the whole front part of your foot sitting in the chair, or for a little more resistance, you can lean against the flat surface and have your heels out about 7 inches. Use the wall of feedback, opening the chest, bringing the shoulder blades in, activating the abdominals. Okay, and rock back on your heels and lift the whole front part of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Okay, press out from the wall, and then we're going to use the elastic at our chair. Place the elastic over your right shoulder. Okay, with your left hand, the back of your hand goes in the back waist, thumb is pointing up, and with that left hand, find the elastic so you can grab the elastic behind you. Press the back, the hand into the low back, and open the front of the left shoulder. Drop the shoulder down, relax it, but try and use this as a way to keep the front part open and flexible. With your right hand, reach high, high, high. Keep your elbow high. Drop your hand down, find the elastic. And now we're going to end with a straight arm. So come all the way up, ending with a straight arm, and try to keep your elbow high as you come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate your pelvic floor 50%. 7, 8, 9, and the last one. Let's drop the elastic onto the left shoulder. Bring the back of the right hand behind. Grab the elastic. Press the right hand into the low back. As you lift your left hand up, find the elastic, drop the elbow down. And if, like me, you kind of moved your head aside, try to move it back so that the chin is level and the head's over your shoulders. Adjust the elbow so it's up towards the ceiling, and then straighten the arm. 1, 2, 3, activate the pelvic floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Good. And shake it out. Let's do a little squeeze and shake, squeeze and shake. Get our finger muscles, a little exercise. Next, the elastic is in your mid-back. And right in the mid-back, use this as feedback to bring your sternum forward, drop your shoulders down. You can arch forward on the pelvic bowl, and then activate your abdominals and bring your ribs back over your pelvis. Inhale, exhale, straighten your arms all the way. 1, 2, engage your pelvic floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And then the last elastic exercise in this set, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to do full Kegels, and we're going to also exercise the external rotator. So for the full Kegels, first think about bringing your pubic bone and your tailbone together and lifting the pelvic floor with your muscles. And then think about moving both hip bones together so that you have a nice firm trampoline that's supporting all the organ muscles. So give it a full contraction, that's 100%, and then a full relaxation, that's 0. So every time our thumbs go away from each other, you're gonna do a full pelvic floor contraction. So this other muscle that we're working is external rotator. It's really at the top of the shoulder, but the action's happening at our thumbs. So the elastic's over the palms, thumbs towards the outside, elbows into the side, sternum lifted, shoulders dropped. Active pelvic floor, 100% as the thumbs move away from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Good. We're ready for our second set of chair stands. So come forward on the chair, ankles, knees, 2 fist widths apart, and head and shoulders as much as possible over the hips as you come to standing. Activate those abdominal muscles as you come forward. Press out through the heels and stand tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Shake it out. Let's grab some water. I'll meet you back at the wall or the chair for tibialis anterior. Okay. So this is an important exercise to keep our toes from tripping over cracks in the sidewalk, muscle to keep the front part of the lower leg toned. So this time, focus a little bit more on the little toe side of your foot, but don't let your knees fall together. So slight external rotation on the thighs as you rock back on your heels that are 7 inches from the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Press out from the wall. And our second set of elastic. So we've done 2 different kind of exercises for triceps. So we're going to go straight to our chest press. So put the elastic in the mid back. So we try to do 2 sets of 10 for all the muscles that we're doing. Drop your shoulders down, elbows heavy, clavicle lifted, chin level, head back, pelvic floor. Give it a full 100% contraction and then release to 50% and press out away. 1, 2, active abdominals. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Now, elastic over your lap. Thumbs towards the outside. 100% kegels as the thumbs move away from each other. Shoulders down and relaxed. Chin level, head back. Clavicles lifted. 100% kegel as the thumbs move away from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Great. And now we're ready for lunges. So we can set the elastic aside until we do our stretches at the end. Come up to standing, and then we'll have the chair for support. So the foot that is closest to the chair is the one that's back. So put one foot back, take a big stride forward with the other foot. With the back foot, press out through the heel, weight the tailbone, lift through the front of the pelvis in the back. Balance your weight between the front and back foot. Back leg is straight, heel flat. And then keeping your head and shoulders over your hips. Bend your front knee and come down any amount where you can still keep your back heel on the floor and back leg straight. Doesn't matter how far, it just matters that you go to a comfortable end range of motion, comfortable stretch. And now just watch your breath. Balance is about focus. So your balance, your base of support is narrow from left to right. So bend that knee any amount that you can. As you stay here, you can probably bend it a little bit farther as your heel, heel and back calf release, hip flexors release. Just enjoy a quiet moment of stretch. Hand on the chair for balance. Straighten your front knee. Lift your back heel. Adjust your knee so that the front knee does not go past your front toe. As you bring your head, shoulders, and hips down over your back knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and last one. Step together, shake out that back leg. It did the work. We'll go the other direction. The leg closest to the chair is back. Big stride forward with the other leg. Press out through the heel. Weight the tailbone. Lift through the front of the pelvis. Adjust your head and shoulders so they're over your hips. And your hips are balanced in between the front and back foot. Bend the front knee. Keep the back heel flat and legs straight. Focus on your breath. Notice if the inhalation and exhalation are about even. If your heart's beating fast, just focus on letting it slow down a little bit. Doing lunges increases the heart rate, and it's good to have a little rest period after that. Straighten your front knee, lift your back heel, adjust your stride so the front knee does not go past the toe. Head, shoulders, hips in alignment over the back knee. Come down just as far as it works for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, and step together. Okay, let's grab a sip of water and we can put on weights for our lower body if you wish, but you get a lot out of it even if you don't have weights for the lower body. Okay, come to standing. We're going to do several muscles around the hips. So we'll start with hip flexors. I'm just standing. Have a nice base of support. Shift your weight to the left and lift the right knee. 1, and touch down in front. 2, 3, activate the abdominals. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Second side. Shift your weight over to the right. Lift the left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage those abdominals. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Good. Now we're going to do the hamstrings, the part that lifts the lower leg. So step back with 1 foot. And it's important to not just lift your heel to your buttocks, but keep this knee back behind the stance leg. So you lift the heel to the buttocks. 1. You want the muscle behind your thigh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Second side. Step back and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And last one. Rock it side to side. Do a little circle hula. Work those metabolites out of your muscles. Okay. Second set of hip flexors. Shift your weight to the right. Lift the left knee. 1, 2. Engage the abdominals. 3, 4. Engage that pelvic floor. 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one. Second side. Shift your weight over to the left and lift your right knee and touch down with the heel. 1, 2, engage the pelvic floor. 4, 5, 6, relax your shoulders. 7, 8, 9, and last one. And rock side to side. Second set of hamstrings. If you're leaning forward, try to engage the upper body so that it's upright as you lift your heel to your buttocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one. Second side. Step back. Engage the abdominals, pelvic floor, lift the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And rock side to side. We're ready now to work on knee extensors. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of class, I like to use a little spacer. So I sit on a phone book or a little block if you have it. That way when we straighten our leg, hopefully our foot doesn't hit the floor. Gives us a little more room for our knee extensors. Support your upper body with your arms. It's important when we're working the lower body that your upper body isn't counterbalancing the weight, so your muscles are doing the work. Okay, so we're going to lift the right knee, press out through the heel, pull the toe back, lift the kneecap, pulse it up. This is the muscle you want to work. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Try to keep this thigh as high as the other one. 4, 5, 6, and with a straight leg. 7, 8, lifting that kneecap. And last one, and second side, lift, press out through the heel. Pull the toe back, lift the kneecap, pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice straight leg at the end. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Good. Rock it out. Spread your knees wide. It's we very rarely intentionally expel the air in the bottom of our lungs, our reserve capacity. So we're going to do a little bit of that. So fold forward like a baby. Bring your knees, your pelvis in between your thighs. Inhale. See babies in cribs. Fold forward so easily. Inhale. Exhale. Take a big inhalation in. Exhale and blow it all out. Use your intercostal muscles and the muscles of your diaphragm to expel as much air as possible before your next inhalation. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Inhale. Now when you inhale, inhale to the very tippy top of the alveoli to come up into your high chest area. And full exhalation. Blow it all out. One more inhalation. Exhale your left hand over to your right ankle. Tug and twist and expel the air. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale. Hand to your knee, big inhalation. Right hand to the left ankle. Tug and twist. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Blow out all the air. Inhale. Exhale. Nice normal breath. Nice stretch of the upper hamstrings, the pelvic floor muscles, inner thigh muscles. Pressing up with your hands, leading with your head, come back up to sitting. Bring your knees together, hip distance apart. Support your upper body with your hands. Now we just worked the quadricep, now we're going to work the vastus medialis. So turn the right toe slightly away from midline, press out through the heel, pull the toe back, lift the kneecap and pulse it up. 1, 2, 3. This is a muscle. 1, 2, very important for knee health. 4, 5, 6, 7, and with a straight leg and lift the kneecap. 9, last one, and second side. Toe slightly away from midline, press out through the heel, pull the toe back, lift the kneecap, pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Rock it out. Okay, let's come to standing. We'll grab a sip of water and then we'll do our hip abductors. So these are muscles that unfortunately get cut if you have a hip replacement. It takes a lot of work to get them strong again. And it's important for keeping our pelvis level when we walk. So when I take a step, the stance leg is an active abductor muscle. So coming to standing, shift your weight over to the left, turn the right toe slightly towards midline, and then reach to the side. It's not going to go very far, that doesn't matter, just so you get a nice contraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And second side. Toe slightly towards midline. Reach to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll be feeling on both sides. 7, 8, 9, and last one. So both sides are working. This one, the stance, and the active one. Okay, we're gonna shrink our base of support. So usually our base of support is the whole length of our foot. Find a spot on the wall that's not gonna move, that you're gonna focus on. Come up on your tippy toes. Hold on to the ball of your foot is supporting your weight. The chair is your support. And adjust your head and neck so the shoulders are over your hips. You feel balanced. You can reduce your reliance on the chair. Focus on your breath. See how well you can balance. If you're not relying much on the chair, you can close your eyes, see what difference it makes, having visual feedback. Nice, normal, easy, even breaths. Open your eyes, drop your heels. We'll do 10 heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Okay, second set of hip abductors. Left toe slightly towards midline and reach to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, second side. Toe slightly towards midline and reach to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Let's do a couple of dips. Work that out. Okay, we're to our hamstring, upper hamstring, glute intersection, and our glute muscles. So you can lean on it. You can do this 2 ways. If you just want to do the glutes, you can stand and lift with a straight leg, lift the heel back for each repetition. The other way to do it is to lean on a flat surface, make a flat back, hollow out the abdominals so you protect the back whenever you lean forward, if you can think about doing that. And then toe slightly towards midline, bring your leg parallel to the floor, bend your knee, press out through the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Second side. Toe slightly towards midline, leg parallel to the floor. Bend the knee, press up to the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, both feet together. Nice big inhalation. Exhalation. Turn your left toe a little towards midline. Bring the leg parallel to the floor, and then with straight leg, come down. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that glute at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one. Second side, toes slightly towards midline, parallel to the floor. Drop your heel down and then lift it and squeeze at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one, both feet together. Bend your knees. Bring your weight back over your heels. Roll up. Use the chair for support. Deep breath in. Exhale. Once you feel steady, you can take off your weights if you have them. And we'll set up for abdominals. So grab a sip of water. Have a flat surface that you can lie down on, and bring your elastic with you to the abdominals, and we'll incorporate some stretches. So when you lie down, if your head, when you lie down, if the forehead is lower than the chin, have a support for the head so that your front neck is not lengthened and the back neck foreshortened. Okay, so as you come to lying down and roll back, you want to make sure that you're set up in a even way. So put the middle finger on the pelvis, thumb on your ribs, and check to see the sides of your waist are about the same from left to right, and adjust your hips or your torso accordingly. Press down with your heels, tuck your tailbone low back flat against the floor, then just relax and let a normal little shallow curve come in the low back. Press your elbows down, swoop your shoulder blades in, lengthen your neck, chin perpendicular to the floor, and you put your thumbs in your occipital and lengthen your neck. So front and back neck are about the same length, but of course you have a curve in the back of your neck. Hands on the lower abdomen, nice inhalation. And exhalation. We're going to work several forms of our abdominal muscles. First, the rectus abdominis, and then the transverse abdominis in the second set. The third set, we do both the rectus abdominis and the obliques, right to left and left to right. So we're kind of getting that whole abdominal girdle with these exercises. So bring your hands behind your head, bring your chin to your clavicle, and inhale, exhale. Oh, press your low back into the floor, keep it glued there. Inhale, exhale, glue your ribs towards your pelvis, keep your shoulders lifted as you lower your shoulders back down, chin stays lifted onto the clavicle, and we'll do 10 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Set your head back down. The front neck doesn't get much strength building, so we're going to do 3 chin to clavicle moves, and you can skip these if you want, or do 1 or 2 just to strengthen the front neck. Okay, so being able to lift your head is an important skill to maintain. Inhale, exhale, chin to clavicle. 1, lower slowly. 2, 3, set it back down. Shoulders flat on the floor. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Stretch the left neck. Nose towards the ceiling. Turn and look over your left shoulder. Stretch the right neck. Nose to the ceiling. Fingers are just inside the pelvic bowl and below your waist. Press the low back into the floor. Feel your transverse abdominis engage. Hold them there. Lift your right foot and right knee up, and then lower back down, and then left knee, left foot, lift, and then lower down. Right, 2, left, 2, right, 3, left, 3, right, 4, left, 4, right, 5, left, 5, right, 6, low back stays down, right, 7, left, 7, right, 8, left, 8, right, 9, left, 9, right, 10, left, 10. Inhale, exhale your right knee to your right hand, left knee to your left hand, rock side to side. Flex your feet, bring your ankles together, your knees together, your thighs together. Put your hands out at V fashion with palms up. Inhale, exhale, tuck your knees in close to your chest, and then move your knees and legs as one unit to the right. Stop at 45 degrees and hold it, hold it, hold it. Bring the top leg towards the center, bottom leg will follow. Inhale, knees drift away. Exhale, tuck your knees in. Move the legs as a unit over to the left. Stop at 45 degrees. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your knees in and move to the right. Keep those ankles flexed. Stop at 45 and hold it, hold it, hold it. Come back to center, 1 leg or 2. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your knees and come over to the left. Stop at 45 degrees. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Come back to center, 1 leg or 2. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your knees in on last set and move to the right. Stop at 45. Hold it, hold it, hold it, come back to center, inhale, exhale, move your legs to the left, last to the set, hold it, hold it, hold it, come back to center, grab your right knee with your right hand, left knee with your left hand, breathe normally, rock side to side. If you have medical hip precautions, put your feet down next to each other, otherwise you can spread them wide, hands up, V fashion, drop your knees to the right, inhale, exhale, knees towards the ceiling and drop them down to the left, windshield wipers, inhale, exhale, drop your knees to the right, inhale, exhale, drop your knees to the left. Using the elastic, bring your feet closer together and put the foot over your right foot on the top of your right foot. And bring your foot towards the ceiling. You can have a bent knee if you want, but you can hold on to the elastic. Straighten your left leg. Flex the foot as if you're standing on it. Right foot, flex, and the foot as if it's standing on the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, lift the foot so it's a little closer over your head. Get a stretch somewhere in the back part of your leg, just to a comfortable edge. No violence, just nice comfortable edge. The longer you can hold it, the more that will release. Clasp the elastic with your left hand, right hand out to the side. Move the foot over your left hip so that you're getting a stretch in the outer side of the right leg. Invert your foot so the top of the foot is pointing towards the left side of your body. Long line from the top of your foot to your hip. Nice stretch the IT band if you've ever needed that. And I think we all do from time to time. Bring the foot back over your right pelvis. Release the elastic. Put the elastic over your left foot. Bring the foot up as if you're standing on it on the ceiling, parallel to the ceiling. And straighten your right leg. Flex the right foot. Inhalation, exhalation. Move the left foot a little bit over your head, a little bit more, just as much as you can within your range of motion. Nice, steady, even breaths. Clasp the elastic with your right hand, left hand out on the floor, palm up, and move the foot over the right pelvis. The pelvis stays on the floor, but you just move the foot and then invert the foot so you stretch the whole length of the outer left leg. And then bring that foot back over your left pelvis, bend your knee, and set your feet on the floor. If your back is okay with it, you can straighten your legs and bring your hands overhead, making your body as long as possible in this horizontal position. Reach for the one wall and stretch as much as possible to reach the other wall with your feet. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale your elbows down, bend your knees. roll over to one side, and you can push up your top hand, come to sitting. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next time. Let me stop the recording here. Okay, that's gonna say, I hope it did record. It may not have. Bye. I'm gonna just stop and we'll find out if it recorded.